This video covers everything we learned today on Monday, November 22nd in 7th grade math. We're spending these 2 days before Thanksgiving break reviewing percents to prepare us for Unit 2, so we're actually covering a 6th grade unit today. The first activity is called Dollars and Cents, and it says find each answer mentally. A sticker costs 25 cents. How many dollars is that? A pen costs $1.5. How many cents is that? How many cents are in $1? And how many dollars are in 1 cent? Go ahead and take a minute, pause this video, and answer these 4 questions. So we know that 25 cents can be written as $0.25. And $1.50 can be written as 150 cents. We know that there are 100 cents in a dollar, and in 1 cent, there is $0.01. You're probably more used to seeing money written like this because we don't often count out our cents without the decimal. But if you always reference back the common knowledge that there are 100 cents in a dollar, you should be able to work to determine the number of dollars in a cent, and so on. Let's take a look at 10.2 coins. Complete the table to show the values of these US coins. Go ahead and pause this video to fill out this table. Okay, you should have given this table a try, and your table should match mine. We know that we can write the value of each of these coins in terms of dollars. And again, this is how you're probably used to seeing it when you bring up a purchase or you see how much something costs at a store. However, this question asks for us to write it in cents. So that means we really should have written it this way. 1 penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5 cents, a dime is 10 cents, and so on. A dollar is 100 cents. Now, the value of a quarter is 25% a value of a dollar because there are 25 cents for every 100 cents. So take a look at this tape diagram here. We know that there are 4 quarters in a dollar, right? And so that means that if we can imagine 4 groups of 25 cents, that's equivalent to our whole of $1. 25 cents, 25 cents, and 25 cents, equivalent to 100 cents or a dollar. Now, in question 2, it says write the name of the coin that matches each expression. 25 cents of a dollar, 5% of a dollar, 1% of a dollar, 100% of a dollar, 10% of a dollar, and 50% of a dollar. Well, we know. Go ahead and pause this video before I say what we know. So you try question 2 and then come back. So 25% of a dollar is a quarter. 5% of a dollar is a nickel. 1% of a dollar is a penny. 100% of a dollar is just a dollar. 10% would be a dime. And 50% would be a half dollar. Now, you might be starting to notice how this word percent is starting to come up. 25% of a dollar is the same thing as 25 out of 100 cents, right? 25 out of 100 cents. So if we have 6 dimes, what percent of the value of a dollar is 6 dimes? And what about 6 quarters? What percent of the value is a dollar? Go ahead and pause this video to answer questions 3 and 4. So we know that every dime is 10% of a dollar, and we see that right here. And so if we have 6 dimes, that would be 60% of a dollar. We know that every quarter is 25% of a dollar, and so if we have 6 quarters, that would equal 150% of a dollar. So, we know that we can calculate the percentage of a dollar simply based on how many cents there are. For example, 100% of a dollar is 100 cents because it's equal to an entire dollar. The dollar is our whole. This phrase of a dollar tells us that the dollar is our whole. It is what we're finding the percentage of. Now, 10.3 coins in a number line says, a $1 coin is worth 100% of the value of a dollar. Here's a double number line that shows this. So, we can see here that $1 is the same thing as 100%. Just like I said before, 1 is our whole. Question 1 says, the coins in Jada's pockets are worth 75% of a dollar. How much are they worth? 2 says, the coins in Diego's pocket are worth 150% of a dollar. How much are they worth in dollars? 3 says, Elena has 3 quarters and 5 dimes. What percentage of a dollar does she have? I want you to go ahead and pause this video and answer questions 1, 2, and 3. So here's how you should have answered 1, 2, and 3. 75% of a dollar is equal to $0.75. That's, of course, the same thing as 75 cents. 150% of a dollar would be 100% of a dollar, or a dollar, and 50 cents. We can split up that 150 into 100%, and the 100% is a dollar, and 50%, which is 50 cents, for a total of 150. Now, if we think about 3 quarters and 5 dimes, those 3 quarters are going to be 25 times 3, which equals 75 cents. And 5 dimes will be 5 times 10, which equals 50 cents. So in total, we've got 125 cents. And we know that 125 cents is the same thing as 100 cents and 25 cents. 100 cents is 100% of a dollar. 25 cents is 25% of a dollar, for a total of 125% of a dollar. Now, this example is easy to follow because our whole is a dollar. When you see percentage of, whatever you're finding the percentage of is your whole. That's what that phrase percentage of means. And a percentage is just a rate per 100. So it's a ratio of something to 100. And whatever this number is here, per 100, that is your percent. The double number line is an easy way to see this, right? If we could find percentages of $10, if 10 was our whole, using a double number line where 100% was $10, and then we would simply split up our double number line accordingly. So for example, we can see that $5 is 50% of $10, and that $12.50 is 125% of $10, just based on what we see in the double number line here. When you're finished with this video and everything in ClassKick, you have 2 more tasks. The first one is the exit ticket, and that's in the main folder for today. And the second one is tonight's homework, which is on Freckle. As always, if you have any questions, be sure to reach out and send me an email.